Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll mute.
I mean, you don't have to stop talking. I mean, we're kind of doing cold intros now just because we can. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the next week of the Not KFAF Photoshop Challenge. This week was... Well, can you say something, Phil?
I was going to say hashtag not KFAF.
Do an intro and you just... Yes, the hashtag Not KFAF Photoshop Challenge, if you want to be technical. This week, our theme was Kevin Coelho's Pizza Party. So we've been keeping up with kind of funny content. We're doing this thing over the course of October where they could give him gold stars, and when he got to a certain threshold, they would throw him a pizza party. And we were just curious what that pizza party would look like, and all of you have given us a lot of, I was gonna say good submissions, but just seeing the one that's on the screen right now, I don't like. But yes, it's going to be that. I'm the usual host, I guess, Gage. Over there, I've got my, I guess, co-host / co-producer Phil, because he's always running the photo stream, and then down there we've got Ben. I was trying
I'm just here for the food, dude.
I was trying to think of something to say, and all I could think of was the person that ruins our days constantly with all the Milk Mommy photoshops.
Days, lives, you know.
Yeah.
We call him Burrito Ben now, remember?
Burrito Ben. I like that. I like that.
BB for short.
Well, you're my BB, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Nope. All right, let's look at this first one. Okay, Phil.
Do we have to?
Why?
You call my stuff nightmare fuel, Phil.
You can blame my wife for this. We watched Pan's Labyrinth during this whole thing, and it was perfect. It was too perfect not to do. Milk Mommy eyeballs and mouth on the pale man. I call it the pale Milk Mommy.
Dude.
But yeah,
so bad.
This was our reminder post for the show. I thought this was better than my initial pizza party submission, so I wanted this to be the first thing everyone saw today.
Yeah, I'm surprised people actually submitted after seeing this. Frankly, I would have seen that.
Del Toro is like, I want to create a creature that's just so horrific and so horrifying, and you've somehow topped that, Phil. Congratulations. I don't know if congratulations are in order, but now, question: does Pan's Labyrinth hold up? Is it still a good movie?
It is. It is absolutely.
Oh, that's good. That's good then.
It's good to hear.
So, can you explain to us what's going on in this pizza party?
Oh, so in the original, the little girl steals his grapes and it wakes him up, right? Well, in this case, someone stole one of his DiGiorno's here in this stack.
Oh.
And I imagine that it was somebody from Kind of Funny, and Pale Milk Mommy was not happy about it.
Who do you think of the Kind of Funny crew stole the pizza?
Oh, I mean, it's got to be Greg, right?
It's got to be Greg.
It's got to be Greg.
I think it's got to be Kevin, you know?
I mean, maybe. I think Greg stole it for Kevin because he promised him a pizza party, you know?
True. Very true.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, can we click off of this, please?
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to click off of this because the next one is Ben?
That's already permanently burnt in there. I don't know if I think mine are this bad, dude.
Here we go.
I mean, we'll see. I always forget what I submit anyway, but. Hey.
Okay, that's good. That's really good.
Welcome to the pizza party, pal.
So we've got Kevin's face crawling through an air duct with a bunch of DiGiorno pizza. By the way, there's going to be a lot of DiGiorno in this. We are not sponsored by DiGiorno, so I just want to throw that out there.
Yet.
They would never sponsor us. Come on.
Please, DiGiorno.
Please, DiGiorno. We love you.
Now, fun story about this one. This was almost welcome to the pizza party owl, and then I was going to have another Photoshop of the Predator holding a slice of pizza. But I thought that might have been a little bit too meta, so...
Yeah, That's an inside joke on an inside joke that no one's gonna understand.
Exactly.
That's great. That's good though.
All
I like that
right.
one.
Also,
This is-
public
this
service
is
announcement: make
fantastic.
sure you get ready to start watching Die Hard. You know, Christmas is coming.
It's not a
Now,
Christmas movie.
I have a
Gage.
Photoshop question
It takes
here.
place at Christmas. It's a good movie. It's not a Christmas
Let's not
movie.
start this, Gage. That's a different
It's a-
podcast. Okay.
Good movie to watch
I-
during Christmas, sure, because it takes place there. But I would not like. It's not a Christmas movie. Santa Claus is a Christmas movie.
I'm not
It's a
taking the bait,
Wonderful
Gage.
Life, A Christmas Story. Those are Christmas movies. This is not a Christmas movie. It's
So
just
Ben,
not.
I have
taking the bait.
a Photoshop question for you here.
Sure,
so
buddy.
this pizza on the right, the one that's kind of folded over the box,
Mhm.
the one that's down here by the black bar, and the one just behind it are all the same pizza, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
But this one
Impressive.
over here is a different one.
Yes.
One on the
yeah.
far left. Okay,
That's right. Yeah.
magic,
Good eye.
Magic.
Good eye, Dave.
magical.
Yeah,
I
I had to
can-
use the distort tool a wee bit.
I can already tell this was a bad idea because now I really want pizza. Really bad. Oh, it's a good one though, Ben. Thank you for not making
Thanks,
something
buddy.
that haunts me every night.
Yeah, it's not quite as horrifying as my usual submissions, you know.
No, it's
No,
great.
bad.
This is
He looks-
fantastic.
He looks normal in this one.
I'm really excited when you do your stream and you show us how you do this deepfake process because this is fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to finally be able to do that. So
Can't wait.
All right, next up we have David Ellie Zelda's Dada with his first submission.
David, yes, it's a large that bad boy. Let's have a look.
Not sure how the party will go, but I think I know where it will be. Congrats, kind of funny, Kevin.
That's
Boom.
fantastic.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look at the
I
cool
love
little
it.
kind of funny sweatshirt.
I
Yeah,
love
this
it.
is beautiful. We've talked about this before, but his art style is so much fun,
It is very good.
That's awesome.
and it's got all the
Oh.
hallmarks of Kevin on there. That's awesome.
That's so
That's
cool.
so good.
I
Hope Kevin saw this
wonder-
one. That's awesome.
I wonder if he photoshopped used like a clone tool or something to get rid of the original sign, or if he just kind of matched the dimensions and went over it.
Yeah,
That's always
good
a
question.
wonder that I
Interesting.
have.
definitely.
Or if it was just a blank building, maybe.
It could have been. It could have been like just a stock
Possible.
blank building, maybe.
I mean, we don't have Chuck E. Cheese over here, so do most Chuck E. Cheeses have a very unique look, or are they a little bit different?
Dude, I haven't been to Chuck E.
I
Cheese in like
honestly
20
don't
years,
know.
so
I live in a very small rural part of California that does not have a Chuck E. Cheese. Like I think the nearest one is like 240 miles away or more.
sounds about right.
So I don't know.
Mummy Milky's.
It's
So
yeah,
it's great.
everything about this is great.
I love the font work as usual. It's great.
I love how it's Mom E. He still included the extra M.
You've got to. You've got
Pretty
to.
Pretty great.
Fantastic.
Thank you for this submission,
That's
David.
great.
This is fantastic.
As always,
Everything
David,
about
thank you.
this is great. Next up, we have my first submission.
Yes.
I guess Kind of Funny Vince
Chicken?
didn't know the monster they were creating when they gave Kind of Funny Kevin the Pizza Party star system. I bet DiGiorno is happy about it. though.
DiGiorno.
DiGiorno.
Oh, this
I
is
love it.
awesome.
That's so good.
Now, is he shooting the pizzas?
No. So the pizzas are all stacked up around him,
Yeah.
and he's making he's give me stars so he can get more pizzas.
So he's protecting the pizza at all costs.
He's basically pointing a rocket launcher at Kind of Funny and saying, "Give me stars." That was the idea. And if we look real close here, you can see that it's
I don't like
Kevin's
that.
eyeball here and Kevin's
so
freaking
unnerving.
nose.
It's so unnerving.
And then I detailed the teeth to look a little bit more like Kevin's teeth.
Oh my god, that's great.
Give me
Oh.
stars.
I
Now,
love it.
Phil, just a question: is this a screen cap from the hit movie Resident Evil Apocalypse?
No, this is from Resident Evil 3, the remake.
Oh, the remake. Okay.
The good Resident
And
Evil.
to give you a little bit of insight, this is actually a different version of Nemesis's head because the original picture, his mouth wasn't open, so I had to throw
Right.
another nemesis on here to do the mouth open version.
That looks great, dude.
And obviously, this is
Very
the same
nice.
pizza boxes from Pale Milk Mommies.
I was
'Cause
trying
I'm
to forget
lazy.
about that, but then you brought it back.
I do my best. All right. Next up, we have David Ellie Zelda's dad as second submission.
David!
Nice.
This is a real banger. I can tell you that right now.
Oh,
what?
yes.
Oh no!
I didn't see last. I didn't see last
So
week's
many.
episode until tonight, but I heard you loud and clear. JF2 cool. More milk mommies. Hashtag not KFAF Photoshop challenge.
You asked for this, Gage.
Pretty sure it's the
You know?
opposite of what I asked, but
I
I
can
just,
say, dude, there's no recording.
it pops
or
up. I look at
evidence.
the mascot in the center. I'm like, okay. I look to the left. I'm like, oh, Milk Mommy. And then I look down, and I'm like, oh no, there's 4 Milk Mommies.
Because what's better than one milk mummy? 4 milk mummies, you know?
No,
Put the
no.
fun
That's
back
so
into
good.
eating
No.
out at Showbiz Pizza.
I love it.
Oh man, this is beautiful.
Oh, it's so good and so horrifying. It's perfect.
Nightmare
You know,
fuel.
as much as I love David's art, like I feel like this is just a better Photoshop overall because of the amazingness that's in this image. It's just packed into this.
It's one way of putting it, I guess.
Just the incredible style of making it look like like it's just popping off a VHS, you know?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's
So
another
good.
thing I'm kind of
Got the
wondering. Like, I
scan
wonder how
lines.
much of this is the original image and how much of it is like added. Like, if I had to guess, I would say that the scan line, yeah, the like VHS distortion is added.
Yeah,
Definitely.
But I think like the text and everything else is from the original image, and then of course the added milk mommies. But I mean, the blending on those milk mommies to match the original image is fan freaking tastic.
Very good.
Oh, yeah, dude. It'd be so
Very
hard to
good.
get that color matching right.
Yeah, the color matching, like the way it kind of blends with the it's not noise, but whatever that kind of, it's almost like a magazine print effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this was taken out of a magazine, the original photo. But yeah, it's fantastic. This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's so hard with those older pictures where it's like heavily saturated to try and get that color match right. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Quite a few,
especially if
but-
you've got that red and blue separation.
Mm.
Ever try to match that takes a lot of work.
The daughter.
Oh my god,
Which,
it's so
which
good.
milk mummy is the most terrifying?
They're
You
all
guys go
horrible.
first.
The one on the left looks like a really bad rejected Mr. Rogers, frankly. Like he kept offering kids milk. Oh god.
It's like the exact opposite of A Wonderful Day, in the Neighborhood. Like they all look terrified to be in this picture. I think the boy here is like optimistic, even though his face looks kind of terrified.
He's got
There's some heart
tickets,
there.
so he's like, today's not terrible.
Oh, dude, I just noticed that the wife is over here like eating a salad.
That's how you eat salad. You
Like
Yeah.
this is some horrible. Well,
like this.
So my
you
thing
always hold the
is-
plate
is-
like that, slightly off center.
my
Balance
thing here
one.
is like the original idea for this shot was this like we have something for housewives too. You can have a salad, like
You're so
You know,
right. Oh my god.
right? That's what I'm.
The poor mum,
full
like the entire
advertising.
family's like pigging out on pizza, right? And she's over there just having a salad. That's so rough, dude.
It's a different time,
Like this
guys.
was advertising that, yeah, at that time, right?
hope
Oh
not,
man. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop going down that dark rabbit hole. Cause yeah, like the husband over here has got his slice of pizza. Little girl's got her Coke.
What's the little girl's name?
Paula.
Maggie is what popped into my head. Milk Maggie, you know?
Or is this the sequel to, or the prequel to Milk Tilda?
Oh, no!
Is this where it all started?
This is where it all started, right here.
The hair kind of does look like the mum that from the Matilda movie that
It
the mum
does,
has in
yeah.
the movie.
Oh man.
Great job,
Why did-
great job.
Also, why does he have one tooth? Like, are they?
He's
I
got,
don't know.
He's got,
I'm not.
he's seen some stuff, dude. He's gotten a fight.
Yeah.
He's had some scraps. He's had a rough life.
Showbiz pizza. Showing the
His
truth.
wife left him, so he's been drinking a lot. So he walks up to families and it's like just start talking shit. The dad comes up, clocks him.
Oh man.
For anyone watching, please see Engage a fan fiction for Showbiz Pizza.
Yes, please. 170 characters or whatever it is. Let's do this. Twitter length only.
I hate
All right.
this.
Next up, we have Ben's second submission. Here we go.
What's this one? Oh, yes. Now, this one. There are a lot of Easter eggs in here. There are at least, I believe, 5 milk mummies.
Okay, so the plane you added, I'm gonna throw that in there right now, and it's got Kevin's Pizza Party flying behind it. You
Yep.
got somebody with a little kind of funny tattoo over here.
Yep.
You've got Joey. You've got this fantastic image of Tim.
Yep.
Porty. This is a different person. This is not Greg. Like whatever
It
is
is
happening
Greg.
here. No, I know it's Greg, but like whatever is happening here, he looks like a completely different person.
It's the bone structure, dude. It's the bone structure.
And then obviously we have Kevin looking real hot, as always. And then we've got Moose. We've got this beautiful picture of Andy.
It's a great Andy.
Yep.
And then we have Fran.
We've got
Right
Fran there.
here.
Yep.
Who just looks blitzed out of his mind.
Can you see Joey?
We already said Joey. I think.
Oh,
didn't
did we?
we?
Sorry. Yeah.
But so one quick thing. I'm really sad for this girl right here, who just like
It
didn't even get in the shot.
doesn't have to.
You
Just
know,
look at her
didn't even
size.
see her. I spent ages
Gia.
photoshopping it.
It's just
Oh yeah, there you
Gia.
go. It's Gia.
No, there you go.
The dude in the background with the glasses on the right could totally just be Snowbike Mike.
That's true. That
Got the
could be
little bit of
somebody,
hair.
right?
It could be.
Looks like he's
And then
hacked out
we've
of his mind.
got the DiGiorno here. Obviously Kevin's DiGiorno Pizza Party, this is fantastic font work. This
Thanks,
is,
buddy.
I imagine this was completely added, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I just
We had to
realized
do
Greg is holding Milk
That's-
Mommy's hand, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Why not, dude?
Look at it.
This
That's an abomination
the
of a couple.
story of one Kevin's dream to reach for the stars. What an inspirational
I
quote.
accidentally put an apostrophe there, so it's a slight spelling error, but
Trust me, most people won't even realize that that's an error.
they will now. That's okay. And then we've got Moose, we've got Porty. Then we've
Wait.
got the ice cup from when remember when Kevin was drinking on in review and he got hit in the face with the ice from his
Yeah,
the
yeah.
crushed ice from his cup. Yeah.
So real quick, why is that apostrophe wrong? The story
it's
of
Ke-
one
it's Kevin's.
Kevin's.
The apostrophe,
But it's-
apostrophe should be after,
It
right?
still works both. It
Because
works
that is
both ways.
possessive, whereas if it's before the S, it's plural.
Well, no. So
Wait, no, 'cause
the apostrophe
after
is
would
for
be-
if the word ends with an S, the apostrophe comes after for possessive. But if there is no S, then you add the S with the apostrophe. So
But
this
the-
is technically it's Kevin's dream, so it's a possessive of Kevin, so that's a proper apostrophe.
I think it works either way, but it's just what I was wondering was the other way around. But
I don't know my apostrophes. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, so you're saying
Kevin's.
you want it to be plural Kevins with an
Yeah,
apostrophe.
yeah.
I see. I read it as one Kevin's like dream. So it could go either way. I think you're right.
Yeah.
English lessons with Simply Sassy.
Okay, let's see.
That sounds like a super fun podcast. And the hidden milk mummies, I mean, you can try and find them. You probably might not be able to see them this close, but we have 2 in Porty's eyes.
Oh,
It
that's
says one in
terrifying.
each eyeball. And then there's at least 2 others, but there's one up by Andy's
You
hair.
don't even remember where they are.
I know there's one up by Andy's hair. The other ones I don't know where they are. I can't remember.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, this is a fun one.
a terrifying trend. I don't know if I want hidden milk mommies everywhere. But yeah. So if you were trying to do plural Kevins, then yeah, the apostrophe would come
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
Yeah,
But it works either way. It works either way here.
Otherwise, I would have gotten rid of the one. Either way,
Yeah.
it's good. It's fun.
Either way, there should be an apostrophe.
Yes, yes, there should. There should.
All right. Next up, we have Daniel Hink with his. I think this is his third
Yeah, Daniel.
week submitting to us, and it's. I think right. Okay. Anyway, here we go. For my Simply
yes.
Sassy Vids Photoshop submission this week, I have no idea what kind of funny Kevin Pizza Party would look like. I do, however, know that he would have a guy for that.
Oh, this is amazing. I love the
it.
style. It's
Oh,
almost like
man.
it's almost like Bob. Is it Bob's Burgers? Is that
A
the
little
one?
bit, yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah,
It looks awesome, dude.
that's super
Just
funny.
nailed that, Kevin.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh, this
You
is
need
so
to
cool.
throw a pizza party? Sure. Just let me finish installing these speakers. See? I told you I have a guy.
Look at all the custom
Oh.
background work for Tim. This is Tim's theater room, right? This is
Yeah.
Right?
cool.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Just imagine
Oh,
Tim's life having to know Kevin. Just every time.
Oh.
everyone needs a Kevin in their life, dude. You know?
Dang.
Like, not in a bad way, but just the fact that every time you ask him something, he probably says that it's like, I have a guy. It's like, Kevin,
Well, yeah.
Who is
'cause
your guy?
Look at
don't worry about it.
look at Blessing. Look at Blessing. You know, he was like, "Oh yeah, you should go to this guy for your as your oral surgeon." And then Blessing didn't go to that guy, and look what happened. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh
Didn't
no, did
to
something go
Kevin's
wrong?
guy. Well, they couldn't like do the extraction with the first guy, and it wasn't the guy that
Yeah.
that he wanted him to go to or that he recommended to him. And then he did go. Then he did go to the guy, and all was well with the world.
Just,
Do you think there's going to come a time in the future where people start just tweeting at Kevin, but like, I need to get this done. Who's your guy?
Yeah, right? good old
All
Kevin.
right. This is fantastic. This is a lot of
This is
custom
so good.
art. Like, my lord. My lord. I
Great.
wonder
job.
what this guy's name is, though. I'm going to go with
Hmm.
Carl. I'm going with Carl.
Yeah, I can see it.
I feel like regardless, he's going under an alias. He looks slightly
Right.
shifty.
A little bit, yeah. He probably
Thank
sells weed to
you.
kids on the weekend.
Well, I mean, he's obviously got a lot of professions going on, so.
I was gonna say, it's probably that one that they're talking about that does the wiring, the speakers, and the meat, right? The butcher.
Yeah. Well, that's you can see he's got the bloody apron that says.
Oh, he
meat on
does too.
Yeah,
it.
love it.
So real quick, this was Daniel Hink 241. Thank you so much for this submission. This is beautiful.
So good. So good.
This was a lot of work to put in for us. So thank you so much.
Kevin
That's
looks
so-
like
look at
Kevin
that
Smith.
shading.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. I could see that. Like a Muppet version of Kevin Smith.
Yeah, fantastic.
Or Bob's Burgers version of Kevin Smith. That's funny.
Either way.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna throw in a surprise submission here.
Okay.
Oh.
So this is one that wasn't originally part of the submission game, but I think it's worth showing before we go to Ben's next entry.
That is good.
Yes, I love it.
So we
What's
got-
in the fine? What's in the fine print there?
It says Kevin Coelho Pizza Party, Las Vegas, New York, or Nevada. I don't know why I said New York. I just read it as NY in my head.
Great.
So yeah, Las Vegas, Nevada. Kevin Coelho likes to pizza party. And this is from Gags at on Gags, AHN_Gags. And just a random thing that I noticed was part of the pizza party thing, and was like, hey, would you be willing to submit this to the show? And he was like, sure. So I figured we'd throw that one in there.
That's
really good.
awesome.
It's really good.
Nicely done.
We don't get enough Nick, lately, especially in a show all about Kevin's pizza party. So I wanted to make sure we got some representation in there.
Oh, trust me, there's some Nick coming.
Plenty of Nick coming.
Oh.
Pretty sure we
Hey.
announced it last weekend too. It's supposed to be this weekend. We had to push it back because of
Oh,
extra
I
life.
wasn't talking
but-
about that.
Oh yeah, Nick is still coming on the show, but it's next weekend.
I don't think we announced who our next guest was last.
We did.
Week.
We announced Nick. We didn't announce the person after.
The second
we
one.
alluded to the person.
That's right. All right. Okay, so now we get to look at Ben's next abomination. Again, thank you, Gags. And here we go.
Oh, yes, I forgot about this one too. Now this one actually, that is an actual picture of Kevin. There's no photoshopping to the gun.
I love
That's
it.
so funny.
I don't know why it hasn't been used in more photoshops before.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this
Oh my
image.
god.
So I like to think they just went out to Vegas, and then they're out here in the desert just
Right.
having fun. We've got the generic main brand pizza that
Yeah.
he's just shooting because obviously DiGiorno's the way to go.
Right.
It's fantastic.
And they're just using one of those things that shoot the clay birds,
Now, although
Just a fun.
he's in the image, you've got him firing the gun. I would like to say this is excellent trigger discipline. Like
Definitely.
you see a lot of people handling a firearm, showing off, the gun or whatever, and they've got their finger like right here on the trigger, ready to accidentally shoot somebody. I
Yep.
love that he's got proper trigger discipline here. He's resting on this metal piece here, so even if he was to apply pressure to his index finger, he's not gonna, slip and accidentally go onto the trigger. Because even if he did, it's above the trigger here. This is fantastic trigger discipline. Good job,
Absolutely.
Kevin.
Gun safety was simply sassy. We're learning lots today.
But yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This
Gun
is
safety.
Thanks,
Tip
buddy.
number one:
fantastic
do not
image.
point it at yourself.
All right, Jesus. Yeah. Okay. So I love this right up here. All the chopped like vegetables and fruits and everything up here coming off of the pizza. That's some fantastic some work up there, Ben.
Thanks, buddy. It wasn't easy. And the motion blur effect's always fun.
So for all the
always.
topping,
Yeah,
did you essentially just mask out the rest of the pizza? And then just
It's actually kind of fun. It's kind of cool because obviously normally the auto doesn't do a very good job of actually doing the masking.
right.
But with this one, because you kind of want it to look a little bit bitsy and a little bit messy, I just use an auto just to do that, and then remove the outside of the pizza, and then kind of just sort
okay.
it a little bit, and then add a little bit of shadow.
Nice.
Looks
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah,
Thanks,
speaking
buddy.
of which, your image with the plane, I saw a little bit of motion blur on that too. Good job.
Yeah, putting that motion
Got it.
blur to work.
Got to get all those little details in there. All right. Next up, we have the man who. Actually, I'm going to switch this real quick. So next up, we have me, and I'm going to go through a little beef that we had here.
Oh,
So Matt Ferguson told me this week that he was going to retire from the Photoshop challenges, and I got really upset by this. But at the same time, he told me he was retiring, so I stole his idea and made this abomination. So somewhere along the line, Silent Hill and Five Nights at Freddy's crossed over into our world and fused with Chuck E. Cheese. And here we go. So you can see all the
Just
fun little
horrifying.
details here.
I do not like this film. So scary.
So yeah, you can enjoy this horrifying image for yourself.
I don't know if enjoying is the right word, but it's great. It's great.
It's so much worse than the
That's a
first
great
one.
Photoshop work.
What'd you say, Gage?
It's so much worse than the first one you showed us.
Yeah, so we've got the metal hand here with the blood on it. We've got the speaker box ripped out. Obviously, the eyes are decaying here. We got a little bit of robot eye over here. But this was a lot of fun to make. But this resulted in Matt getting a little angry with me. He said, "You idea stealing son of a bee." And I said, "You said you were retired. Is it stealing if it never existed? Just because you never saw it doesn't mean it didn't exist." And at that point, I kind of have to concede. And then we have, as you saw earlier, Mom E. Milky's showed up. So David drops, "You both will be hearing from my attorney. Also, Five Nights at Fergie's, just saying." saying that I missed a wonderful opportunity here, and he's absolutely correct.
That would have been
And then
perfect.
Yeah.
my emoji was, oh God, oh, that's a beautiful idea, mind blown. So there you go, little
Fantastic.
backstory. And you know what though, I'm happy I did it because not because it gave you all this wonderful image to look at,
Horrifying.
but
Horrifying.
because what it did give you, it forced Matt into actually submitting this beautiful piece.
Yes. Yes, that little baby blessing.
The baby blessing.
He's trying to balance there. Oh, this is fantastic, Matt.
This is
Oh,
just beautiful.
So good.
this is so good. Look at
And
the
we
spinning
have
effect on the coin there. It's so awesome.
Milky Moms, which for some reason wording it like that just sounds even worse.
Yeah. I don't like
There's
that at
something
all.
so horrible about this. But yeah, we've got the kind of funny, the Milk Mommy, Chuck E. Cheese rat mascot,
Yeah.
Kevin's hat, the KF shirt, the pizza. This kid who looks like he's more interested in the games over here than anything else that's happening. And then I assume this is his chaperone.
That's his dad, dude.
It could be his dad. You're right. It could totally be his dad. You're
It
not
could.
wrong.
It could. I mean, that's obviously a
But,
picture of Greg when he's like late 20s, and he still looks like he's 12. So
That's true. That's very true. But yes, thank you so much, Matt, for submitting this. I'm so glad that you ended up doing something for the show.
Would you say it's
Um,
Fergalicious?
It is absolutely Fergalicious.
Nice.
And you know, to be fair, I love drawn food, so this just turns me on a little bit. And like,
Jesus
not a weird
Christ.
way. Not a weird way. Not a weird way.
I like how you bleeped out the B word, but
Talking about getting off on food. Like, ooh, look at that
Oh,
pizza.
that's not what I meant. But yeah,
it kind of
this
sounded
is
like it.
beautiful.
Yeah, it sounded like it's what you meant, buddy.
It's okay, buddy. There's no judgment or shame here.
Next up, we're gonna move on to Caesar Torres, or Caesar Towers, as some of you know him.
It's
Beautiful, beautiful
Oh,
shop
God.
here. You've got a lone Kanye West with a hype hat and a pizza, and historic win for Pizza Party. Kevin Coelho gets every vote.
Oh, man.
very topical right now, the pizza party. You know?
Definitely.
So you know, Kanye's a little sad that he didn't make it to the pizza party. You know, I love that the news anchors are Greg and Andrea Renee down here in the
Yeah.
little corner.
That's awesome.
Little pizza emoji.
Now you can tell Al's been here, right? Like I associate the hype hat with Al now since his
Oh,
trailer
sure.
contributor. Like,
Sure.
Al's been he's here somewhere, or he's been here.
But yeah, so
Fantastic.
I love this. I love everything about this.
Oh, it's so good.
Very, very
Although I
great
will
idea.
say, I never want to see Kevin with this hair.
No.
You know.
He does not look good as blonde. With the
Oh,
comb over.
kind of funny logo. Just saw this. Obviously, the entire United States is like the pizza color. Which
Yeah.
is great.
That's pretty dang
This is
good.
very topical, very funny.
Love it.
Absolutely
idea.
great.
Great
Brilliant.
execution, Caesar.
Brilliant.
Especially for your second week, buddy. This is fantastic.
I like that it's bigger
Definitely.
here than it is here, by the way.
Yeah.
So if you want to get some closer looks at it. And
Jeez. Keep yawning.
I don't like what he's saying up here though.
Okay.
Stupid Photoshop. You know, it's not a stupid Photoshop. This is glorious.
That's
This is
great.
glorious.
Very good.
I wonder what kind of pizza he's eating though. That's like airport pizza, right, or something?
Probably.
I like to think it's pepperoni pizza.
I just want pizza. So
Pepperoni airport pizza.
I want pizza.
Next up, we have Ben's
DiGiorno, please
final
sponsor us
entry.
after this. I would love
Here
to
we
get some free
go.
pizza.
Ben's final entry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this.
There's the
pizza
Nick I'm
party.
talking about.
Oh
It's
my
going off, dude.
God.
You got Miles Teller, Andy there.
Oh man. So yeah, Joey
Wow.
Noel, Greg. Greg also just again with the bone structure looking crazy over here.
That's all it is, because it's Greg's nose, mouth, and eyes, and beard, and
Right.
glasses. It's just the weird bone structure.
And then this Andy, I think I talked to you about this when you submitted this one, but
Yeah.
I feel like he looks like a weird version of Robert Downey Jr. here.
Mixed with
But
Miles Teller.
that's Andy, though, right?
Yeah,
Andy is
that's
Robert
Andy.
Downey Jr.
That's true. That's true. You're not wrong. And then we got Joey and Nick.
I
and of
hate
course,
that Nick.
Milk Mommy.
He looks like such a hipster. Fucking
It's so
long
good.
hair. Go surfing
Now,
later.
He's not a woman, right? Like this is a woman.
Yeah, it's a
Looks
woman.
like
yeah,
Yeah. That's
because
so
why
good.
not? You know.
Right. Oh
Dang.
man. And then I like how you reused your pizza boxes here. Very resource management. I like that.
Yeah, a lot of shadow work on that too.
But yeah,
I think
this
it's
is
see it on
glorious.
the shirt there. Thanks, buddy.
This is very good.
Next up, we have Stephen M. Sousa's entry.
Oh, Steven, what's he bringing?
Boom.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this is the DiGiorno pizza party kind of funny Kevin needs and deserves. Sorry, not sorry, Nick Scarpino. Oh,
The
God.
look on Kevin's face.
So,
Look at that dripping hot pizza.
obviously, this is
Look at that
Magic
dripping.
Mike. Magic Mike. We've got even dual wielding pizza slices here with DiGiorno aprons. We got this dude holding the pizza. Got this guy holding boxes. This dude is holding boxes. This dude looks like he's holding boxes. But then we've got Nick holding some boxes, but snuggling up to this dude. And Kevin is just
Oh my
longingly looking at the whole thing.
Yeah, that dripping effect on the pizza is incredible, dude. The one in Channing Tatum's hands.
You know what? I don't think that's a dripping effect. I think that's a chain from this guy's pants.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of lined up with the thing here.
I thought the cheese was going all over the floor. I was getting concerned. Yeah.
That, I mean, my cheese would go to the floor, if you know what I mean.
Jesus.
Just a little bit of innuendo today.
I'm sorry. This is beautiful. I love everything about this.
Job. This is a great job, Stephen.
I like how Gage has just gone away. He's like, I'm out of this one. I'm not looking at this one anymore. I'm done.
I
I like
love
how
it.
the angry guy. There's an angry guy in the back that looks like he's photoshopped that clearly isn't though. He's got
Yeah.
nothing to do. It's kind of funny, but he clearly
Yeah,
looks like he's been photoshopped.
sure. Yeah, what would be the point of putting this guy back here? That's so
Why
true.
is he so angry, dude? What's this guy's backstory?
I don't know.
Once again, send your fan fiction through to Gage.
No.
Please,
don't.
yeah.
Why is he so angry?
At GF2Cool.
No.
Yeah.
Send all your Magic
There
Mike
it is.
pizza stripping
Angry guy,
angry guy
Milky Mum.
fan fiction. Thank you, Steven. This is gorgeous.
Incredible.
Good job, nicely done.
Everything about this makes me happy.
Incredible.
All right. Next up we have Robin.
Robin GL.
Our very own Robin GL. Let's
The
see what we
GL
do.
stands for generous
oh
lover.
God. Are you getting this as full screen? I don't know how this
Uh,
is coming through.
It
I
cut
don't-
Kevin off on the side.
Pizza, go far here. Kevin's Pizza, go far here. Kevin's Pizza, go far.
Oh, it's so good.
It's amazing.
Okay, so is that Robin GL saying Kevin's Pizza go
Yeah.
far here? Because it
It's
sounds
gotta be.
beautiful.
Good
And
old
then
Robin.
of course Kevin's laugh. We got one more time.
Kevin's Pizza, go far here.
Can't increase the volume, damn it.
Oh my God, it's so sultry. I love it. This is beautiful.
That's so good.
Now this logo work, man. This is some
It's amazing.
epic stuff here. I
Oh, he's
absolutely love it.
updated his Twitter name too, Robin Next Gen Lad. I didn't notice that.
Oh hey, that's
There we
awesome.
go.
He's ready for
next
this week.
gen.
That's right. This week, everybody. This week.
Dude, that's
Next
crazy.
Gen
It'll
week.
be great.
So crazy.
If you're in the US and possibly New Zealand.
Yeah.
RIP, poor UK.
All right. So next up, we have our final main submission, which is from at Pink Spider Felix, or also known as Jesse G, who consistently has been doing far too much work for us
Yep.
for our little Photoshop challenge. But there is no slouching here. This entry is absolutely amazing. Here we go.
Wow. Oh, it's so good.
All right. So real quick, my entry for Simply Sassy Vids hashtag not Photoshop hashtag not KFAF Photoshop challenge for Kind of Funny Kevin's Pizza Party. I've never had a DiGiorno pizza before, but it seems to be, or it seems to Kind of Funny's pizza to be Kind of Funny's pizza of choice. So how could it not be at the party? I realize it probably doesn't come in boxes like this, but this is absolutely glorious. I love everything about this. I have no idea why there are pizza slices in the background. Like I
Easy
know it's
access.
like representation of like a party
Easy
flyer,
access,
you know.
man.
But I absolutely love that it's like real pieces of pizza
Yeah,
in the back
I
here.
love it.
Edible decorations, man, you know?
Hell yeah,
Edible
dude.
decorations. Every party should have edible decorations, as long as they're kept at the proper temperature and don't make anybody sick.
Wow.
But to go in depth on this, so we have a beautiful rendition of Kevin opening up this DiGiorno pizza box, and it's got this great red glow that comes out because it's just such an epic pizza. And then we've got this nice cheese pull where the
Ugh.
cheese kind of flops back down, and then
Amazing.
That's some
yeah,
dripping cheese. Look at that.
comes back up
Ugh.
and then straight
So
into
good.
Kevin's mouth. Nom 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 nom.
Oh,
And he inhales it so quickly that the pizza just disappears out of his hand, and it's so good. I want to call out, like, you have a full hand rotation here, which is really great, from the side to where it becomes flat, holding the pizza into his mouth. Just yeah, I mean, this is fantastic as per usual. Great work.
So good.
Now, as also we do with this, let's go down here. I absolutely love how the cheese pull on the pizza turned out. So much effort went into just that one part. You're always asking how long these take, and it truly depends. This one took a solid day and a half. Others take days or even a
Whoa.
full week. So
Wow.
here we have
Got the notebook back.
idea, the
Love it.
storyboard, Simply Sassy Photoshop Challenge 11/3 or 3/11/2020, depending on where you're from. So it's the 3rd of November 2020. Kevin's Pizza Party, little slice of cheese. Got this great rendition of happy face Kevin getting his pizza box, opening up the pizza box, pulling out the slice of pizza, cheesy drip. So that cheese drip has been there for the entire time.
Yeah, that effect is so cool.
And
I love the notebook so much.
I love the little side little sticky note here.
Post-it note.
Kev Pizza Party, and he's like a little heart wings floating above
Yeah.
the pizza.
It's so good. That's so good.
That's awesome.
And then we have
Thank you so much,
Arms
Jesse.
and hands. Oh,
the hand rotation, holding
Incredible.
the pizza, the slice, and then just the solid image of him getting ready to stick that pizza slice in his mouth. So good.
love that.
So good.
So awesome. Thank you so much, Jesse. That's incredible.
I just, yeah, absolutely.
Also, shout out to
glorious.
DiGiorno. They've been getting in the comments on a lot of these entries.
Dude,
So shout out to
oh my
them.
gosh. We got the hearts, the clapping. Yeah, real quick. We've got nightmares for this beautiful piece. Nightmares with the laughing face. For this one, they threw up yes exclamation point fire for this. Oh, that one wasn't DiGiorno.
Make sure you give them a follow if you're not already. Their social team is fantastic.
Very
Definitely.
happy. They're very happy about the star system. Let's see. There's so much happening here.
There definitely is.
Let's see. They love Ben. 10 out of 10.
do.
You know.
I love DiGiorno, you know?
DiGiorno's
Now
great.
I will say no comment from DiGiorno on this one.
They probably don't want to lose their job, so
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
if they
I get
comment
it.
on that and then their boss sees that and like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing, really? It's so
So-
good
I
though.
just love them trying to explain that to their boss.
Yeah.
well, we see it.
Somebody
kinda
made
funny
it. It's like
and-
fan art. It's kind of silly and funny. And it's advertising DiGiorno.
Also, shout out to Magic Mike. Those movies are actually pretty good.
I haven't seen them, eh?
They're good. Surprisingly, actually decent movies. Largen and I watched them ironically because we're like, let's try Magic Mike, because we love Channing Tatum, but it's like, it's about male strippers, so it's like this is gonna be stupid.
Sure.
We're bored. We watched it. We're like, it's actually pretty entertaining. It's pretty funny. A lot of good actors, so it's like, yeah, it's definitely
Dude,
worth a watch.
the cast is insane in those
Yeah.
movies.
God, what's his name? Joe Manganiello? I always get his last name wrong, but
yeah.
he's
Everyone
love
does,
him.
I'm sure.
fantastic.
Okay, next up we have our bonus entries, which is the original pizza party image that I made for the post for the kind of fun, or for the Simply Sassy hashtag not KFAF Photoshop challenge. We've got this poor, sad little boy Kevin. Obviously he's already eaten way too much pizza.
All his friends have abandoned him, dude, or they didn't show up.
All by himself. There's nobody else here. All these plates are unused except for the couple plates that are like around him, and I imagine the parents.
Oh,
I
so they
feel
didn't turn
so
up.
bad.
I just imagined it was
I feel
him
so
using different
bad.
plates, so it would make him look like he wasn't alone.
Oh no!
So sad.
Oh man.
It's so sad. It wasn't you as a kid, was it, Gage?
Okay.
I mean,
smell-
no, not at all.
I smell
That's
burning electronics right now, so if my computer like blows up or explodes, I may disappear.
Please don't. Please.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So hopefully I don't die.
Please don't die, Phil. It's
so
not worth it
next-
for the show.
Yeah,
Next up,
this show's
we
not worth that.
have some fan art that I absolutely love. Again, coming from Jesse G at Pink Spider Felix.
Oh, this
I
was
love-
amazing. I saw this.
I love starting my morning with a Simply Sassy Vids hashtag not KFAF Photoshop challenge. These videos are always so positive and wholesome, and I love it. Starting your
Are
day
they though?
with a
Because I'm
big
pretty sure I
bowl
ended
of-
last episode by saying "fuck you, blessing," because Greg won.
And you've just said it again.
Yeah, you did say that. So we've
I
got
love
this
it.
bowl of Simply Sassy A's. We use an A for our logo. I don't know if you guys know that. It's mainly because when we were thinking about the name for Simply Sassy, we didn't think about the connotations for SS, and decided that SS isn't what we wanted to be represented by, so our logo is an A. Inside baseball that nobody cares about, but yeah, that's why that exists. And this is absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Jesse, for
So
this.
good.
We
Amazing.
really don't deserve everything you do for us. It's absolutely amazing.
Incredible,
Um,
incredible.
and then last up, we have another bonus entry from another person who submitted a type of fan art to us. And I just,
Oh, yes.
both of these blow me away, but there's something about someone making something physically that is just crazy. So here we go. A Simply Sassy piece for a Simply Sassy day at Simply Sassy Vids.
This is,
It is
so
our-
good.
Our
So
logo crocheted, and this is crocheting, right?
I
Um,
love it so much.
Some
Yeah, I
sort of
think so.
knitting.
Yeah,
It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks beautiful, and it amazes me how smooth all of the line, the like black line here is, and the eyes, and everything about this is just so gorgeous.
It also looks like there's a slightly darker
Yeah,
outline to the blue to give
Yeah,
it like
it
kind of a
looks-
shading.
Yeah, it looks like it's shaded, which is
she included the shading from
Amazing.
Matt's like recreation of our logo.
Yeah.
So I created the original logo, but Matt redid it for our A logo, so it had shading, and it was a great touch. But yeah, it's
so good.
shown right here, just like our logo.
I love it so
Absolutely
much.
cool.
It's so cool. Thank you so much. Like I said,
The
we
fact-
definitely don't deserve that. It's so amazing.
The fact that McKenna at PotterPants212 or 212 made this for us just blows our minds and
Yeah.
makes warm fuzzy feelings in our hearts. It's
sure
incredible.
does.
Thank you so much for this.
That's amazing.
Real quick, I'm going to go back through all the entries, but this is the final entry of the day. We'll go back one more time and just see everything that people submit to us today. On a slight update note, smell is gone. I just noticed that the heater is on, so we don't turn the heater on very often, so I think it was just the exhaust from the heater, which
Yeah.
makes me feel a lot better. Okay, here
I'm
we
thinking
go.
after today, Gage, can we get like the more you know kind of sound for Phil's like when he's teaching us something, or
Ooh, yes.
whether it's about gun safety or whether it's about proper temperature for pizza to be stored at, or
If I ever start editing these videos after recording them, I'll totally start throwing stuff in like that.
Kevin's Pizza, go far here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Love it. So good.
this is
They're
so
all
good.
just so good. Except for Bill's. They terrify me. Oh man.
I will say I am somewhat of a horror aficionado, so if I have a chance to make something horrifying, I will absolutely do so.
You can't tell.
Oh man. Again, thank you for letting us use this one, Gags.
Yeah, it's great. So good. So bad.
Honestly, I wonder how much
Yeah,
these images
remember,
people
look
are
at those
actually able to
secret milk
see.
mummies.
Sure. Yeah, they get cut off a little bit here and there.
It's pretty
watching
bad
the
on
last
my
video,
end
but-
because my capture was a little bit off. So, oops.
Okay. Well, they should be able to see the smaller versions of
Yeah,
them.
they can see the majority of the stuff. It's just when it's blown up, sometimes the right side gets cut off.
We'll get all that garbage truck on fire stuff figured out someday, maybe.
Someday.
And I'm gonna end you on pale milk mommy here.
Thanks,
Great.
Phil.
Love it.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. What an amazing week of
Oh,
challenges or Photoshops or whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
Photoshop
thank you
challenge.
so
Great,
much
dude.
Yeah.
to everybody that entered and submitted something to us. Do we have next week? Do we know what we're doing? Are we doing Tim Diesel?
Yes.
I
We're
really want to
doing
do Tim Diesel.
We're doing
I was,
Tim
I was
Diesel.
thinking maybe just Tim, but like shave Tim in general. Like I'm thinking, we could get Eminem Tim, we could get Jason Statham Tim, or Tim
True.
Diesel, obviously. So
Well,
yeah.
I'm thinking I'm just calling shaved Tim Diesel. You can put Tim Diesel in
Yes.
any role you want.
Just put Tim on
Yeah.
bald people, basically.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay, so next week's challenge is Tim Diesel.
Tim Diesel.
Bald Tim. Put him in any movie or any poster or any sort of thing you want. Let's just see what
Vin
kind
Diesel's
of fun
Instagram
creations
posts.
you can make
Just anything.
with. Yeah,
Oh my God.
anything that you want to put bald Tim in. Let's do this. Let's just throw bald Tim on everything.
Actually,
Yes.
Phil, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a PNG. If you can put that out to the people on the Simply Sassy account to make it a little bit easier.
Sure.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. I will post that as the challenge post.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm not gonna lie, that saves me from making another entry for the week.
There you go. Yeah, shout out to you for doing so many submissions.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you.
Even though most of them are horrifying.
Oh, come on. He's so pretty. Look at how cute he is.
Nope.
He's so happy.
I
He's so
don't
happy.
want to look at it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh,
Ugh.
I honestly
Awful.
don't know if I've seen anything more terrifying than that. Honestly, I'm not even joking.
I'm imagining the
But-
scene from Pan's Labyrinth when Pale Man is like biting into the little fairies.
Oh,
But instead it's like Pale Milk Mommy biting into pizzas. Just like instead of grabbing the slice by like just the slice, grabs it and like just curls up in his hands. He's like, oh.
Do you think that's still frozen? Do you think that's frozen pizza?
100%. He doesn't care. Oh man.
wouldn't surprise me
Beautiful.
at all.
Again, thank you everybody for tuning in.
Yes.
Thank you for submitting.
Yep, we couldn't
Shout out to everyone. It was
couldn't do
another
the show if
incredible
we didn't
week.
have people submitting, so we really appreciate
That's
all
true.
the support. All the continuous views and likes and comments and stuff we've been getting over the past, man, how long have we been making content regularly? Like the past month and a half, 2 months or something?
I mean, this is our 7th show of this, so we've almost been
Yeah.
doing the hashtag not KFAF Photoshop challenge for 2 months now.
Yeah,
Dude,
Which is
that's
crazy.
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, support's
Absolutely
been
crazy.
incredible. Thank you so much,
it
everyone.
has been. Hopefully,
All the messages, all the likes, all the sharing, just absolutely killing it. It's amazing. Thank you so much for all the support.
yeah. Hopefully we can keep the actual production and stuff going. Obviously, we were supposed to have Nick on Out of Our League this weekend, but of course, kind of funny, had their extra live stream yesterday for 12 hours, and he wasn't sure what his scheduling was going to be like, so he asked if we could move it till this coming Saturday. So if everything still works out, we should be able to record the next episode of Out of Our League with Nick Scarpino on Saturday. Still don't know about announcing the guest after that. I know we
Not yet. No, let's keep him.
we
Let's keep him
hinted at
guessing.
it a little bit. We're just gonna leave that there.
Also,
Speculate away.
we've been thinking about doing a non kind of funny related Photoshop as well, called "What Does Ben Look Like?" We've been thinking about doing something where you guys try and do a
forgot about
Photoshop
that.
and show us what Ben looks like. Let us know in the comments. Let us know, like tweet at us, whatever, if that's something you want to do. It's something we've been
Spoilers, I
thinking
look like
about for a
this.
little while.
I look that creepy.
So yeah, I mean that's something that we're thinking about doing in the future as a challenge. So if you think that'd be fun, let us know. Because nobody knows what Ben looks like. So we want
Nobody
to know what you
knows.
think he looks
Not
like.
even me.
Mind you, next week's challenge is going to be Tim Diesel, Bald Tim on whatever you want. But we want to see what you do for that. But maybe in
What
the
about
future,
a bold Tim Eagle? Like
There
a
you
bald
go.
eagle?
Bald
there you
Eagle
go.
but Tim. Yeah, let's do it. Anything doesn't matter. Bald Tim, let's go.
Definitely. All right. Anything you guys want to plug before we cut?
Oh
I'm good.
yes. So episode 3 of the official unofficial Nugo podcast has hit as of, well, you're listening to this. So check it out. I think it's our best episode yet. It's a good time. There's some pretty hilarious moments in there. So yeah, check it out. theoupod.com. It's going to be good. We've got some more fun stuff coming over there as well. So yeah, once again, theoupod.com. Any sort of likes, follows, subscribers to the YouTube channel, anything would be greatly appreciated, because obviously we're just starting out. So it's yeah, just good to see people enjoying that as well. But yeah, pop along, check it out. I think you'll probably like it. Even if you don't like New Girl, it's still a fun time. It definitely leads with some funny moments, reviewing that show. So
Definitely. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next
oh,
time.
and sorry, one last thing, sorry.
Okay, go.
And yeah, some new stuff coming to twitch.tv/please be excited. Some very exciting stuff coming there in the next month or so. So keep it locked. Probably to Please Be Excited on Twitter. We'll be getting the next generation of Please Be Excited on Twitch coming very soon.
Nice. Very nice. All right, bye.
Bye.